Hello everyone, I believe I have update number 8 to my project pan. This is just like the regular project pan. This was made a long time ago. This was one of those projects where you can choose to hit pan, choose to finish something, a use goal, anything like that, anything goes. I have 10 things in here. I hit goal on 3 things, so 3 new things are rolling in. So let's go ahead and get started with the thing that's been in here for like 8 months. Is this Hoola Benefit Bronzer that I have had forever. This is the full size 8 grams of product, and that's what it's looking like now. I'll put progress pictures on at the end so you can watch each month and how the progress went. It is slowly chipping away. I did repress it to be all in the middle, but you probably can't tell because it's so deep in the pan. I have been flattening out this middle piece all month, and maybe it'll start going quicker now. I think I cleared out this corner, and I think I cleared out a little bit over here as well, but this middle part is getting thinner for sure. So I'm super excited about that. And yeah, it definitely has another month or 2 in it, or 3. But I use that every day. It's like the only bronzer I'm working on pretty much. Okay. Next is something else that's been in for probably 3 or 4 months now. This is from I Heart Revolution. This is the Mint Chocolate Chip Color Correcting Primer. So it is a primer, and yes, it is this, it does smell like mint chocolate, and it is this teal color, mint green color, I guess you could say. So it does work really well for color correcting because my skin does have a bit of redness to it, and it definitely tones it down. But my makeup does not like to sit on top of it. It kind of makes it look like, it kind of makes my skin look dry, which I do have dry skin, but this is almost gone. It feels so light. I can't see through the packaging. I've already tried. I use this, it only has 0.9 fluid ounces in it. I use it quite often. Hopefully it'll be gone next month. The other thing that's been in here a while, which is my first empty of this video, is this Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. You can see I scraped the sides as best as I could to get all the product out. The little paddle thing doesn't reach all the way to the bottom anyways, and the product never settles. So, but I had to scrape out to get what I could. And that's really all I could get. You can't really see, but under the sticker, there's more like scrape lines. But yeah, so it is done. I got all I could out of it. And it was a really good foundation for it to be like $5 probably. It's actually a really good foundation. But yeah, I'm glad it's gone for now. And it's in nice glass packaging too. Like it's still super heavy even though it's empty. I'm glad to have that finished. It took way longer than I thought it would. Okay, the next one is one I thought I would have finished, but I do not. This is a chapstick. It's just from one of those random brands from TJ Maxx that don't have any labels on them. They just come in big packs. This one is in the scent Triple Berry, and it does just smell fruity. That's how much I have left, by the way. The tiniest bit, just a clear balm. This is my car chapstick, and that's where it gets the most use at, obviously. Now my lines are gone on this, but that's all I have left. So, and yes, the packaging did crack a little, but it's fine. It smells good, it's fine, it's a clear chapstick. So next month, I'd say 90% sure it'll be gone next month. Okay, next is my other goal. I hit my goal on. This is the AB Anastasia Beverly Hill Contour Cream Kit. And the shade I was working on in this project, I only have 3 shades left. The one I was working on is called Mink. And it is this shade right here. It's this very nice cool toned contour. And I was trying to hit side pan, and I did. I hit good side pan. I hit side pan quickly after the last update, and I kept expanding it. I kind of was going down this way. But there's still tons of product in here, but at least I have side pan now, and this palette is definitely closer to being finished, which is my goal this year. All three of these are in a project. This one's rolling out of this project now, so I'm gonna have to find a new project to put it in eventually. But yeah, that's the next goal I hit. Let me put this one up there as well. Okay, next is a blush that I have in this project. This is from Essence. This is a Satin Touch Blush. And when I wrote this in, it was pretty much brand new. Once again, I'll put progress pictures on at the end. But now I've worn away the pattern in the middle at least. And you may not be able to tell, but there's a pretty nice dip in the center. You're probably really not going to be able to tell. But there is a really nice dip in the center. You can feel it when I put my finger in here. It feels like sunken down. Now this can't be too deep of a pan because it's so thin on the side. And these Essence blushes are like, what, $3? This is a really cool shade though. It's called Satin Coral. And it's like the most muted coral tone. Like when you put it on, you can barely see it. It just gives you the tiniest bit of like peach. So it's really cool, especially for winter, which is when I rolled it in. I wish you could see that dip well, but maybe I can get a good picture of it. Let me go ahead. I should probably swatch these. Okay, there's the Hoola bronzer. It's just a nice, like, warm tone, sun-kissed bronzer. There it is right there. Let me swatch this one, the cream contour. There it is right there, very cool toned as you can tell. And then should have got a makeup wipe out. And then this blush. See how like pale it is? It's really cool. I know a lot of people were really liking the like pale blush trend this year. But there it is right here. See how it's almost my skin tone, just a bit peachier. Okay, and then we'll move on. Next is a mascara that I was trying to finish. This is from Lancome. This is the Lash Idol. I use my like full size mascara a little more, but this is a really good mascara. I actually have two of these little sample sizes. I wouldn't buy it for the price because like I have Essence mascaras I like better, but it is a really good mascara, and this is still going strong. Okay, I forgot to bring my moisturizer in here, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and the next product I was working on is this moisturizer. This is from the brand Bliss. It's for like moisture barrier repair, it says. It is a very thick moisturizer. I just hate this tube it's in. It's so hard, like I can't bend it anymore. I'm trying. It's in this like super hard like aluminum or something. I'm not quite sure. But that is how much I have left. Probably a month's worth for sure. But yeah. Okay, next is the other thing I finished in this project. So the third thing I finished. This was a powder foundation from Almay. I will put progress pictures on at the end. You will see how the tiniest bit I had left. I used it in less than a week from the update, so it's been gone for a while, but it's completely empty. It did crumble at the end, and I was able to use it kind of as like a loose powder. But that was super easy. So it's just this like old Almay powder. And the last thing I had in from last month is from Avon. This is a concealer. It's just in this like navy blue packaging, which makes it hard for you to see these progress lines I made. Can you barely see those black lines right there? Anyways, I used a ton of this over the past month. It's just a really, really good shade for right now, and it doesn't crease. It's really nice. Someone gave me this a while ago. I've never like bought Avon before or anything, but like, that's all I have left. And this is where I'm at. You cannot see that line, can you? Anyways, I did use a good little bit, but I'm also, so from here to here, I am also using another concealer in a project that is almost gone. So when I use that one up, this will be my only concealer. It may have a chance of being gone by next month. And now for the three things rolling in. We have this Physicians Formula eyebrow thing. I just got this. This is in the shade Taupe. That's the color right there. And it does have a spoolie on the end. I've been using this a little bit anyways, even though it's brand new. And it wasn't in a project. I've been using it anyway, so I was like, let me roll it into a project. It's just one of those like wax stick pencils that matches, you know, pretty well. I just use it to fill in the front of my brows. So I will mark this, but this is it brand new. So, which I have used it a few times, but it's still pretty much brand new. And then there's the spoolie end, which is very like a very rough spoolie. I just brush my brows with it. But that's what we're working with for the first thing. It's called the Eye Booster Slim Brow Pencil. That's what it's called in the shade Taupe. Okay, next is a setting spray. I'm almost finished with a like travel size setting spray I'm using, so I'm gonna roll in a full size one. This is the Zoeva Authentic Skin setting spray. I've never used it. I just got it at TJ Maxx on clearance for $4.50. This is what it looks like. It's in this like frosted packaging, and it's a 2.7 fluid ounce. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know if it's good or not. Here, I'll swatch this brow pencil. It's a very like hard waxy stick. There's the color right there. And hopefully I'll remember to mark that after this video. Okay, next is a highlighter. So now I have a bronzer, blush, and highlighter in this project. I really debated putting this in, but I've been wanting to work on this for a long time. I'm working on two other highlighters, almost finished with one, kind of almost finished. But this one would be just really good for springtime right now. So this is, I got in an Ipsy bag probably 4 years ago. This is called Daisy and Pearl Natural Radiance Booster from Seraphine Botanicals Cosmetics. So it's like an all natural brand, I'm assuming, or natural-ish brand. It's 3.5 grams. And the interesting thing about this one is it was broken and cracked. I repressed it. I didn't repress it very well because I didn't know how to at the time. And then it broke again because I did a bad job, and I repressed it again recently. So here's what we're looking like. Oh, by the way, before that, I had hit pan, like actually hit pan on it. So when I repressed it, obviously the pan went away. So I'm going to try to hit pan again. And it's this really cool, it looks like gray almost, but it's this really pretty like pastel pink highlighter. And it is a powder highlighter. And it's kind of flaking, it looks like. But here's what it looks like. See, it's this kind of like pinkish color. And I think it's good right now because the two highlighters I'm working on are both coincidentally pretty golden. And if I'm doing a cool tone look, neither of them work for that. And I just really like the pastel and cool tone looks in spring. Trying to get it to focus. There we go. Look how pretty that is. Wow, that's actually much prettier than I thought. Okay, so there's the brow pencil and it just unfocused again. There was the highlighter. There it is. Anyways, so my goal for this one is to hit pan. My goal for the other two I rolled in are to finish them. So I'm super excited about this one. And that's all I have for this video. Right after this, I'm going to show the progress pictures from the stuff that's in pans. But thanks for watching. Bye.